G'day guys and girls, welcome back to Sidequest Gaming, where we take a look at both old games and new to try and uncover some of those little hidden gems you might want to give a crack and try out for yourself. Today we're diving into a title named Wartales, which is a kind of tactical, I guess, RPG where you lead a band of mercenaries to kind of try and build your fame and fortune. We're going to dive in for about 20 to 30 minutes of gameplay, and as always I'm going to wrap up with my thoughts, feelings and impressions of the game at the end. Let's go in. We're going to go for a new game and we can pick our destiny. So first is we have to pick our companions. They are apprentice friends, men escorting merchants. They have an impact over here. So we can start with influence and lose materials. We get a little kind of combination of different dudes down the bottom right hand side there. So we can have deserters fleeing an abusive captain. So basically pirates. I don't mind that. We're extra suspicious, but we have materials. Farmers looking for a better life. Ooh, don't hate that either. Bandits looking to escape the guard. Ooh, we're in trouble. Shipwreck pirate crew. I'm tempted to go that route just because I love pirates. I think they're bloody awesome. Brothers in arms, legion retirees, and they come with chicken. I like that. I like that. We got a chicken, and we got a crossbowman, a warrior, a ranger, and a brute. Let's just try that. Okay. Our companions are used to long walks, so our fatigue goes down. Our cunning fighters show incredible resilience, are excellent at slap games, or are quick learners. I think we want cunning fighters, and if they had a flaw, they could be, we don't want to drop carry weight, do we? Happiness, no, we're not. Critical hit, reduced danger during rest. Suspicion, hard time getting up. You know what, I find it really difficult to get out of bed myself. Let's go with that. Alright, we can go either adaptive exploration or region locked, which is you know, this is kind of like your auto level or level scaling in like things like you know, the Morrowind like games, where this one will allow us kind of the adaptive exploration. We can kind of go anywhere, but it's always going to be a certain level of difficulty, whereas region locked means we can go to areas that are too damn hard. I prefer this style of play in every game. I like the idea of us being able to over level areas. It makes it really easy. And I also like it where you go into places and you're like, oh shit, retreat, that is not where I'm meant to be. As opposed to it just being a constant challenge all the time. I feel with that, the adaptive side of things, what happens is you are always being pushed. However, you never get the power fantasy element, which I love. So, region locked. Alright, where are we starting? We can be Tiltran country. We can start in Vetrus province. Kingdom of Arthes. Okay, what do we reckon? Kingdom of Edoran, and we are going to go, I'm guessing we'll go experienced on all, and we can set our save. I love all these different options that really allow us to kind of customize our experience. I'm going to go free. I'm not good enough for Iron Man modes. It's worth me doing at some point. If people are interested, I should do a playthrough of something in Iron Man. I will get stomped though. We're not going to make it through. We're just going to go free and we're going to go. Alright, we now have customization of our little troop here. We have Roman, we have Valdrum, Ubras, and Ida. Okay, so if we click on Roman here, we can change his name, his appearance, all the rest of it, and we can give him traits. A random positive, we can just leave it at random, and we can give him starting weapons and abilities. So we can change his ability here from, you know, utility, so to run, things like that. So he started with a crossbow. We could give him bloodthirsty for crit increase, brawny for constitution, strength, nimble for dex, clever, movement, wages. Let's give him dex, so he's going to be nimble, and so we can do both. So he's going to be nimble and, I mean, hardworking to increase their experience ain't bad, but I think we will go, I mean, bloodthirsty is not a bad idea, but yeah, we'll go bloodthirsty on him, and we get a random negative. Okay, so I might just Oh, wait. If I take that one... Right, cool. So if I take that one, we also get a negative, right? Which is kind of quite significant. I'm just going to go the one positive trait on him. I'm happy with him. He seems fine. Roman, yeah, cool. What about our utility? Do we want the run move? Do we want first aid? Do we want aim? Okay, deafness. Yeah, we probably want aim, don't we? Yep, aim on him. Okay, close. Veldrum. Alright, we're going to customize this boy to be us. This is going to be us. We don't look like him, so we are going to go... Boom. Let's see if we can get... Hey, here we go. There's a boy. Randomized there. He looks a little bit young, even though he's got the grey hair. Grey hair works for me. Alright, we're going the two-hander. Loving it. We can change the starting weapons, so we can go right where one of those, but we're going to go two-hand. And taunts. Ooh, wrath. Now, do we want... I like the idea of wrath. Yeah, and let's give him... we're going to give him brawny, I think. Or do we go strong? We're going to go strong. Strong and brawny, and we'll give him a negative. He's going to eat more. He's a hungry boy, and he's big. Okay, Ubris, who's a ranger. He's got a little stabby ability, but we could also... We can't change that. Okay. Do I like the way he looks? Let's change his name. Let's just... Yeah! Cool. And actually, I should change his positive a bit trait too. I feel like he would be a crit boy, right? He's got a little shank, so he's a crit boy. And this one, let's go Finric. And what looks like a tanky Finric? He looks tanky. I like him. Starting weapon could be a... Yep, we're going that. Why is it a club? Oh, well. And we'll go Constitution for him. So he's super brawny. He's the brawny boy. And we want... Oh! And we want him to have taunt, don't we? I mean, first aid's probably a good thing for us to have, but we're just going that. There's our merry band of men. Let's go. At the beginning... After years of loyal service to the Eddorian Legion, it was eventually decided that your companion's time had come. Forced into retirement and sent back to their homes, these hardened soldiers don't intend to fade away quietly in their old age. They've decided to embark on a whole new adventure filled with challenges and discoveries, and to show all those youngsters that the older the fiddler, the sweeter the tune. Alright, we're in. This is our world map. We've got our little dudes here that can move around with our little pack horse and stuff. Finric is leveled up. I wonder why he's the only one that is leveled up. Okay, cool. We can inspect him. We have a level on Finric. So we can go for a... This is our dude here. We can upgrade some of his stats. Unfortunately, his constitution's quite high. For some reason, willpower will go up a lot for him. Not really the way I wanted to build him, but that's okay. We could go for his strength, which is probably what we need to do, because that feels a bit low for him there. Now we could go down Destroyer, Smasher, or Vanguard. So Vanguard gives us medium equipment, and he will have Relentless Charge, so he can charge in a straight line. I like that. Smasher deals 5 damage to anyone in the area and applies poison. I'm trying to make this guy like our tank, so, you know, an AoE is not a bad idea there, though being able to charge is also quite useful, and this guy's got heavy armor and weakening blow. I guess the flip side is, if he's going to be a tanky boy for us, we probably want him able to wear heavy armor, and it gives us constitution buff. We're going to become a destroyer. You're going to destroy things, my friend. Alright, so this is it. We're in Country of Arthes. It's day 1. We can move around. Let's go to Cortia first. Cortia. And we just have to figure out what we're going to do. So we go into this town. We can get some contracts and things like that. So we're in a church right now. We can inspect the Saga of St. Giroux. I'm not going to read it. But we can talk to the priests. I don't really want to be in the church. What else do we have here? We can push pause to stop the time, go past, which is useful because we can get ourselves in a bit of strife in terms of using up all our food and things like that. All we really have is food. Do we have any coin? We've got $200. $200. Okay, so I think our first thing, we do have to pay wages for our troops too, so that's worth knowing. We can forge some equipment, so we can select a blacksmith. We've discovered a profession that we can give to one of our guys. I feel like, would Sidequest be a blacksmith? Would strength be the most important thing there? Maybe we make Sidequest a blacksmith. Okay. Alright, so if we had a bunch of materials, we could start forging various things. We do not. But we can talk to...
There were two of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my cousin in his army. I haven't heard from Clay since.
Alright, so we can talk to her. We can buy raw materials and some coal and things like that. Unfortunately, there's no like weapons that we can purchase from her at this stage. But we just want to have another look here at our novice blacksmith. What would we need to make, say, okay... make something of significance. A Taj. How about armor? Basic armor. So we really have nothing of significance we can make there. Let's leave the blacksmith. Let's go to the market. Maybe we can buy some better weapons and stuff here. This is the market. You can see the dudes all chilling out. What about this?
Oh, don't believe a word she says. She probably came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
Okay, so we can buy various goods, and one of the things you can do if you choose to go down that route is you can sell things between different areas, looking for increasing and decreasing prices. I've never been very good at staying abreast of that kind of thing. There are mechanics in the game that help you track those things. Oh, we don't want to thieve. Nope. Maybe later. I was hoping to find like a weapons seller somewhere here, but we're just going to get out, I think, and we're not going to keep mucking around in this town. Instead, we are going to try and see whether we can find... Oh, actually, sorry, we are going to go to the inn, because I think there's probably some people that we might be able to get some quests from. So, who's this guy?
Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissaries is to ensure that all service requests are fulfilled. We regularly update...
Okay, we can get some jobs from her. All of these, for the most part, are hard, but we can accept them. I think we're going to locate Tomb of the Ancients here, an average one, because my guys have absolutely nothing at the moment. We can accept these other contracts as well, but we can only accept up to 3. I'm going to hold off on those ones. Let's talk to the informant.
You seem lost. Are you in need of any particular information about Wartales? Are you looking to take on jobs the emissary wouldn't dare post?
So we can spend influence here to get different jobs from the informant. There aren't any in particular we want to grab here. What can we get from innkeeper? Get some mushroom, some recipes to get some food, which is always quite good. What about this guy? Is this guy we can hire?
Nothing scares me, and I'm a quick learner.
Ooh, another crossbowman. I like the idea of that, but we do not have the influence to recruit him, and I'm guessing it'll be the same for this fella. Yep. Oh, I like an archer as well. Okay, so I want those boys, but we don't really have anything that's going to let us get them. But I might as well pick up 2 more quests, right? Fill them out.
Might you be looking for work?
Review. We'll grab this gang, and we'll grab the bandit's lair or the squad. We'll grab the squad. And so basically we're just going to have to hunt down and murder some people. It is a difficult one, so the chances of me succeeding with my inexperience and terrible gameplay is minimal. However, we are going to try it. We're going to give it a whirl. There's some boys over here that we're going to go fight, I reckon. But there's a shiny thing, and I like shiny things. So let's get the shiny thing. That's some wood. Okay, let's go get... Looks like there's 3 dudes here. We've got a couple more. Let's get into combat. See how we go.
Hello, dear colleagues. What am I doing, you ask? Why, I am looting dead bodies, of course.
Lovely.
No need to look so appalled. I am sure you have done the same to many of your own victims.
Very true.
See? I was not mistaken. You really are my colleague.
Oh, I could have recruited her. That would be cool. We can attack them. Recruiting them would be great, but let's attack. We need some loot anyway. Let's kill these raiders. They're level 1. We need to be able to level up. Okay, this is combat. So right at the start, we get to kind of position our troops around, and we get this little kind of deployment phase, which is quite interesting. That like you don't get a huge amount of choice, but you can kind of lay them out in some interesting sort of patterns. So maybe we'll go there. I'll try to come in on the flank there and put this guy. Yeah, and Roman can stay at the back. I like that. All right. No, we don't want to miss a turn. Okay, so he can then... Yeah, I'll be able to get... He gets to go first, and I reckon we can get right up on this henchman. However... and he's going to go first. I'm not sure I love that. I can get into adjacency on the guy that's going to get a turn, and I will be able to attack him. That might be my better play, because he's going to attack me anyway, and then we're going to stab him. Stab him right in the face. His stupid face. Alright, we're engaged, and so that means we cannot get out of combat with it from him without triggering an auto attack. Let's pass the turn on that. He's going to swing his big axe, or he's targeting. Okay. That means his next turn he's going to do a big AoE on that. Now, who's coming up next? He is, followed by him. Okay, so I probably want to try... I could just try and take out this... I think that might be the way to go. I'm going to go in here, hope that guy engages Finric. And I'm going to... Do I want to pound him first? I want to use a weakening blow on him. So he's now weakened, and then I can pound him in his backside. I said that. And then... and we can force this guy... No, but I could force him to engage me, but he's going to auto do that attack. Problematic, but we're going to pass turn there. Alright. Side quest. What can we get in on? We can't get all the way up there, but we can get in on this boy. So we're going to do that. And we're going to maim him. So he's going to... Yeah, nice. I'm pretty happy with that. And he's now engaged. Fune's going in. Ooh, they're really going down Thinbon. Yeah, he's getting a bit railed on, isn't he? All right, can I? No, I'm going to have to move up a bit. All right, so let's move now. Line of sight's really important too. So, like the chance of me hitting through him is minimal. I could come up on this guy, but we really need to kill some of these guys so that Thinbon doesn't get absolutely hammered. If I go there, will that be far enough? 6 meters. Yeesh. It's going to be close, isn't it? I probably started him too far back. Do I go the safe bet or the risky bet? Because if I go here, I'm definitely going to be able to shoot the one on Sidequest. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to aim. Oh, no, we're not, 'cause I'm going to use my... we've got a Valor point, but... So I can definitely hit there. You can see that my percentage goes down. That's going to be 9% to hit. It's not great. Let's aim. Let's... Nice, okay, I got him. Cool. We are going to have to reload his crossbow too. Alright. Bit of damage to my armor there. New round is starting. Okay, so I've actually got to go first with my crossbowman. Now, it's dark, which is problematic. I can hit there, but I'm more likely to hit my own guy. Let's get right up and see whether I can just point blank shot him. Whether that's going to help at all. 0% chance to hit. Is that right? Or am I reading that wrong? Is that chance to deflect? It is chance to deflect. It's 100% to hit. The icon, the percentage below is he's got 9% armor. He's got 0% armor. I've been reading that wrong. below that really little icon is my percentage to hit chance. So I'm going to shoot him right in the face. The stupid face. And I'm going to pass turn. He's going to go. Oh, okay. Now, the next guy to go is this guy. And then I really need to move this guy out of the range of these two attacks. So I'm going to... Oh. If I disengage, I'm going to get smashed. I don't think I can. I can't afford to. I'm going to have to try and just get that one dead and then eat that attack. Alright, hopefully Thinbon's not going to die. Ooh, that wasn't nice. Okay. Oh, shit. Sidequest goes. I think this is a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Disengaged, I've run around because I want to get this like swing attack on both these guys. Am I close enough in? I'm really hoping I'm close enough in. Yeah, I must be. I'm in 2 adjacency. Don't hit my own guy. Yeah, nice. Okay, 1 down. That felt worth it. I took a scuff in, but that felt worth it. And then I should be able to move up here. Wail on him. He's still going to get that attack off, but at least I've stopped 1 on Thinbon. Oh, that was a nasty hit. Alright, new round is starting. Now we're out of Valor points, which means all our specials are not... We can't use any of these other abilities, which is quite annoying, really. Bugger. Okay. I was going to say we can't quite wipe him out unless we crit. No. However, so this guy's going to get an attack in, but then we should be able to finish them off. Ooh. Don't love that. Right, so now we're right on... He's not the one I wanted to have a turn. I guess I punch him? He really needs a dagger or something. That was a good punch, though. Good work, sir. Alright. First things first. Let's just finish him off. And then we are galvanized. And then let's run him up into adjacency to help with the flanking. New round started. Okay. Stab him. 2 kills. Thinbon. Look at you. Thibonon. He's Thinbon. Alright, we get a deserter's 2-handed and human remains. Let's take the bodies. Because why not? Probably useless then again. I guess we can eat them and become cannibals. Let's heal. And let's repair all our damaged materials. Because that seems like a good idea. Thinbon has leveled up. We will have a look at that right now. Which we expected. Now he can be a valorous. He can get valorous audacity. Every time he ends turn next to an ally, we gain valor. That sounds great. Whenever he kills, we get valor. Or whenever he ends turn next to an ally not engaged. Oh. So 2. Oh, so next to an enemy. And is not... Okay, I don't like Valorous Audacity. Killing and getting Valor seems good, or just whenever he's next to one of our friends but isn't in combat. I'm going to give him the crit here, and we're going to go whenever he kills. He's just going to be our, like, assassin murderer. And Sidequest, you, my friend, are going to get a new weapon, I think. Yeah, you are. You are now going to have a giant maul of destiny. Are you? Why? Oh, I can't use it. That sucks. Because I'm an axeman. But Finric could, I think. Yeah, okay, looks like we're going 2 lots of 2-handers. Done. Sure. That might not be the best choice, but we have made some success there. We at least got some things, but we did have to pay for it with our, medicine and repair supplies. Alright, what do we got here? Some cloth. Yep, confirm. Let's take the Edoran wine and some leathers. Now, where is our fatigue at? We're probably going to need to go to sleep shortly because we've fought a battle. We're pushing through the night. We're in day 2. That's our fatigue, that little bar there. So very soon we're going to have to set up camp. I don't really want to right now because we're... Oh, a knowledge point earned. Because we're now in daytime again, so don't want to waste that opportunity. Let's have a talk to this miller.
Would you like to buy this map? It is all I have left from my old life.
Oh.
But my children need food more than they need weapons.
We bought the map.
Did you really just buy it?
Yes, we did. We're helping you. And let's have a look at the map. Okay, we have a treasure spot that we've found. But we're nowhere near the snow, so going to be interested to see how that plays out. Okay, where to? Ooh, there's a big city here. Count Leyhart's castle. Forge. Do you sell some weapons, sir?
After class
You
fled,
do not.
the Count's henchmen needed it.
Okay, well that's not overly useful to me, and I can start forging some things if I have, but I still don't have the supplies for that. Let's leave there. Is there anything else? There is his castle, but we don't really want to talk to Count Leyhart yet. We're just a peasant. He probably won't even be willing to see us. Who are these boys? Come on. Level 2, hoodlums and a poacher. Let's fight them. Enter the fray. Okay, they are surrounded us. He's going to be the next to attack, and he does have a ranged attack, which is annoying. I kind of feel like we want to try and get up on these boys on this side, hey, and put something a bit like that. It might not be the best idea, but Thinbon gets to go first, doesn't he? So I wonder if we go... Just putting some distance between us and the range guys. If he were to go like that, he should be able to get right up in there on this poacher. And at least put him under a bit of stress. We have no valor points because we spent them all in that last battle and we haven't had a chance to recoup any of them. Bollocks. I didn't want that to happen. And it knocked back. That's annoying. Okay, so we could get... If we go up there, we'll be able to do much the same back to him. But without the knockback. He's going in on Thinbon. Ooh, poison me too. That is not great. Okay. Let's get right up behind them here. And we're going to coup de grace on both these guys. And we're targeting that, which is a little bit annoying. So it does mean it's going to pass the turn. Don't. No. No. Roman. I think I'm about to lose my melee boy. Sorry, my crossbow boy. I don't know why I said melee. Idiot. But they're all poison dudes as well. And I'm not even sure he's going to be able to disengage without... taking like too much damage from that auto attack. All the poison. Come on, guys. Yeah, got a punch there. New turn, new round will start. Reorder our guys. Okay. We can at least swing out there. Do a bit of damage, but not really enough. Okay. Who's next? Okay, Thinbon. Can you... I'm almost tempted to... No, he has to engage there. So he's going to stab the poacher. Oh, I think I'm going to lose 2 boys in this battle. Alright, coup de grace. I mean, it was good. I would not say it did enough. Oh, he's dying, so he's down. Okay, he can move, but he's in so much trouble. He's just going to get shot and he's going to... Oh. Well, there we go. So 1 down. There's a bear trap over there too, but... Hey, he got his own guy, I think. Did he? Oops. My main boy is going to die. This is very disappointing all round. And he's managed to move just out of range of where I can hit him with my swing attack, which is terrible for me. His poison damage is just laying on too. He gets 2 shots. Oh! Alright, so Sidequest is dead. Thin Bond's almost dead. Hey, we got temporary Vela. Woohoo! I mean, he can run, but he's just going to die from the poison attack. Oh no! Come on, it's all you, Finric. You're going to be a lone soldier after this. The game is rather punishing if you haven't picked it up already. Now, as I said earlier, I am not very good at these games. So, like, that's not in any way is any of this a indictment. Like, most people watching will be like, you're just doing a terrible job. Like, this is an easy game, and I'm not even on a hard difficulty. But that being said, we're trying, and they're getting us. They're getting us good. Did I just... You know what? As I'm talking about how terrible I am, what I've done is I've just put Thin Bond into an attack mode. I put Finric onto an attack mode on top of Thin Bond. Now, something that I only just realized, because I forgot about, because I haven't played this game in ages, is that I can use any unit. I've been just using the one that's automatically been selected, and that would have significantly changed the way this played out. I could have clicked any of my units and chose what order to use them in. So what I'm going to do, let's just see if I can load up a different game, okay? I've shown you a bit of the battle and the early game. I'm going to load up one of my earlier playthroughs that I've played ages ago, and just where I've got a little bit further into the game. I'm not super far in, but I've just got a little bit more going on with my troops, just so that you can see a bit further on in the game. So right here you can see my reputation and my different kind of challenges that I've achieved. As you get different challenges, you get PP points, rewards when you click them on. See, Explorer, boom, Pickpocket. These are things that I've achieved by doing various little things here. For example, spend 30 non-temporary valor points and you get that. Over here are knowledge points that get you some buffs that you collect throughout the play. What did I have over here? Backstabber. So finish off 25 enemies with attacks from behind. And as you learn these, you spend knowledge points to learn various things over here. They will have permanent upgrades to all your dudes, which is really cool. So, mystery and wisdom, there's crime and chaos, there's trade and craftsmanship, and power and glory. And you can see they level up as we go. My little squad over here, if we look at my camp, I have a bunch of dudes. This is my pack. I called the Renegade Pack. I have heaps of dudes that I've collected that got a lot of level ups to be looking at. So this is like my army I take into battle. And as you may or may not notice, I have like a bear and wolf pack that chill out with me too. So I've got Alpha, Beta. I've got a bunch of wolves that I can level up. They're characters that belong to me too. So here's my Alpha. She's got a Collar of Unity on her. She's got a bunch of skills. I can level her up. I can give her more crit chance. I can give her Constitution. I'm going to give her some extra crit. And we can specialize her down in various ways as well. You can see all my resources in my... down here on the right in my inventory, I've got heaps and heaps of things. If I look at Winham, who's my captain, I also have lieutenants in my force here. You can see he's got this wicked wolf cloak, ghost cloak thing, and he's got a really cool bow that gives him dexterity plus 17. He's got a level up sitting there, so he's a hunter. I really want to put him in dex, but that's not going to happen. We could put it in movement, but we'll probably go willpower because we're getting the 2 lots for it and increase his crit. He's an alchemist as well. That's his profession. Burian over here he's my fighter. You can see he's got some pretty cool armor on too. Winham, you know, rocking a ghost breastplate with like a bunch of different little runes in it and things like that with his axe. So this is my troop. Right now we have, I can't remember exactly what we were doing. I think we were exploring, trying to find like a hidden spot. I've put these like these ropes and pivots down that let me kind of ascend and descend various like cliff faces. Whoops, sorry, did not mean to do that. Let's head on up here to keep going up. Get out of this area, and we're going to go try and find a battle so you can see what it looks like with a much larger army. See, my troops are happy. I've got a bunch of food. We're doing pretty well. We've only got 8 valor points at the moment. What are these guys? It's a little troop over here with their own dog. Manon the Bone Splitter. Level 7 with a pack. Okay. We've got to vanquish. This is one of our little missions, so let's dive into her. Okay. So as you can see, heaps of troops that I got lying around. What this does mean, and it's worth knowing, is that some battles take forever because you've got so many dudes that have to take their turns and move around. Tracker, there's the boss down there, and there's some guys over here that we're going to deal with. I think we're just probably going to go with our standard layout here. We might move some more troops up to kind of be on top. There are like spears and things like that you can pick up and make use of on the battlefield. We really have them a bit penned in over here, don't we? Let's get Alpha up here to hit from behind with the wolves. Alright, let's try this. Okay, who do we want to use first? Do we want to just get right up on the boss? Maybe we'll do that. We'll get our bear right up on Menemnon the Bone Splitter. Let's go with a monstrous swipe just to get her armor down, and hopefully like that means she's engaged from a range perspective. Okay, pass turn. We've got another move that we can make. I wonder if we can just kind of... There is a bear trap there that we need to be careful of. Can we just run in here? Yeah, we're not going to trigger that. Forces the target to engage, applies fragility to them. Yeah, let's just really wail on this on that boss character here. So she's going to take additional damage. Nice. Okay. And it's relentless. Cool. Alright. Now we could go with... Can Taurus get in there? No, he can't. Can anyone else make that distance? I don't think I've got the speed to get in there with anyone. Can Alpha make it? Alpha can get in. Is there... Okay, we've got to be careful of that bear trap. But we should be able to run right up on the backside here. Yep, so we got supported and this guy's surrounded, which should make additional damage. And I reckon we're going to kill the boss. There we go. Nice. Our pack just absolutely decimated them. I'm going to put into combat there. Alpha's going to connect there. And we might even spend... Yeah, I'm just going to drop the... we're going to go deflection so that we don't take any damage. Well, 70% less damage there. Pass turn. Alright, nice. Right onto my my tank dude. You see, just got a stack of riposte, which means we'll be doing quite a bit of damage there. Do we want to encourage everyone around us? I mean, that seems like a great idea, right? We've got a temporary point we can spend, so we're going to do that. I do fall into this trap, as I was saying earlier, where I just automatically use the guy that's selected. It's not the way that you're kind of meant to play. So I'll pass that turn. Let's get... what about Ilya? We could get her right up in here and just wail on him. Do I want to spend a point to try and kill him? Maybe we'll pass that turn. I think we're in a spot, having killed quite a few of them, that we're going to be okay just to whale in. Alright, we've got this very fancy looking one. It can deal double damage and things like that. We're getting very close to killing it. Last turn, and might as well just get in there with one of our archers maybe. The Slaughterer is there, but we probably just want to finish this guy off, right? 40% hit chance. Don't love it. What if we run right up in there? 100%. There we go. Alright, down. And we get 2 more points there. I could do a recoil shot, but there's no one within range that's going to be useful for that. This tracker's going in on my bear. Not my bear. Ooh. 2 big whacks. The boar's going to be an issue too. But who do we want to get next? We probably want to try and take out the Slaughterer or the Wolf, right? So let's get Kenlin in. Let's go right up here. We've got a piercing arrow we can shoot, so we're going to go bang. And then let's hit him for a recoil. Nice. Down. See how much stronger they get once you've kind of put a bit of points into them. And there we get some more Valor points. So these temporary Valor points, you can really start to just stack and stack and stack. Alright, so we're going to go whack here on the wolf. And then we'll... Oh. They are going to flee because they're demoralized. Do we want to let them go? Hell no. We want to kill every last one of them. We're going to take them to their graves. Alright, the tracker's got... This runner dude's got the next turn. Can we get up behind him? We can with our... Oh, bollocks. Forgot about that. I was looking at it so many times, but oh well. Let's just stab him in the back. Nice. Though he wasn't engaged properly with the wolf, unfortunately. He's going to take a swing. Took a fair bit of my armor, and he's marked for death. Oh no. But he's in trouble, isn't he? Let's get Stignor in. Now he's my like assassin dude. He's got super amount of damage he can do and poison targets, so he's dead. What about if can we run him up here, get the boar? I reckon we can. We can use 2 of our temporary points to kind of do a bit on him. And let's get Cortia up here. And you can see we've just got heaps of turns we get to take too. Did I just land on something? What is that? Yep. Okay, and we can, right between the eyes, I'll just stab him. Might as well just use the free one. There we go. Throw the little dagger, get him. Alright. What about... Alpha can't move. We can get him up here. How do we want to play this? I don't think I want him. I think I want maybe my 2-hander on him. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. And behead him. If they have no longer have armor. Okay, we're just going to go whack to get the armor down. Hopefully that'll get it. Yep, nice the whole way. And then we can just behead him. And victory is ours. Is there anyone left? No, we got him. Hey! And we get all this loot. We took a little bit of damage. We can repair all. We don't have any medicine to heal, unfortunately. But we got a... Ooh, Trapper's Headband. Pheromone skill. Okay, we're looting all. And there we go. And that is Wartales. And you can see, I just wanted to show you a little bit later on in the game and what it can look and feel like. And I'm still not even that far into the game. Like, this is still very early days. Like, I mean, I have gone through a few different regions, but you can see there's entire spaces I haven't explored. I'm trying to, you know, track down various missions here. You can see I've got a whole bunch on my list at the moment that I'm still working through. What do I think of Wartales? I really enjoy it. I think there's something really compelling about building your little force of mercenaries and going out in the world and waging war. The combat's really satisfying. It's quite tactical. As I said, they can be quite long. So there can be some frustration in that you can kind of get yourself into these really lengthy battles and then realize that you've absolutely screwed the pooch and everything falls apart for you, and you're kind of like, well, I'm going to have to restart that, you know. However, that being said, that's part of the beauty of it. It's kind of really nice having a tactical turn-based game where you have that many dudes that you're able to deploy and fight with. And like your army can get a lot bigger than this. In terms of how it, like, it's a very positively rated on Steam, and it is a full release. It's a well-known gem. I wouldn't quite call it a hidden gem. A lot of people know about this game, but it is a very good game. And I feel like one thing that that kind of, I know for me, took me a while to get into it, to kind of pick it up, was the fact that it did have the graphics are great, and the cover, like the kind of the artwork for the design of the game are really good, but it just kind of felt like it was going to be a bit of a stock standard medieval, you know, tactics game. Like there wasn't really a draw card that was immediately apparent to me just from the visuals, and that's just my personal taste in how that went down. But that did mean that I didn't look at it as, or get into it as quickly as I probably should have been, because I really do enjoy this title. I definitely think it's worth buying. I think if you like turn-based tactics, you're going to get lots of time out of this. You're going to get quite a lot of enjoyment. So it's worth picking up at its normal sale point. However, that being said, this game has been up to 60% off before, so buying it at full price, depending on how you're going financially, it might just be worth wishlisting and keeping an eye on for some of those sales, particularly the turn-based tactics sales. And it is worth noting as well that there is a lot of DLC for this game. Now, that's a great thing. I really like that there's a lot of DLC for this game. However, what that does mean as well is that if you're wanting the full experience, that can be quite pricey, because you're going to have to get the whole package of them. So while that's great that there's more content, it does mean that there's potentially a lot more expenses attached to it. All in all, really enjoyable, full release. You know, it's not in early access or anything like that. Worth taking a look at, worth picking it up if you do enjoy this style of game. This has been Sidequest Gaming. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. As always, have an amazing day. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I release a video every day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye.